Allow me to dispel the myth that you have to be positive to make money, because the most evil in the world are the richest, monetarily speaking. Money is a beautiful energy, but money is not the only energy. Do not vilify it. Do not defame it. Do not denigrate it. Do not make it something that it isn't. Money is not the root of all evil. God is. Money can buy you happiness, because if you buy something that you like, it makes you happy. You see how they're programming you not to have money? It all comes down to how you are earning that money, either righteously and properly. Then you'll assign it a high vibrational energy, and then it's a good thing, because you can utilize it as a tool in their system for the exchange of goods and services to help you help yourself and help others. Never give from your cup of wealth, but always share your overflow. What that means is that if you've got $25,000 to your name and that's all you have, you're obviously not going to give that to somebody else. But if you can afford to give $20 or $50, that's your overflow. Just to put it as simple as possible. The reason you're programmed to believe that money is filthy and dirty and disgusting and evil is because they don't want you to have it. They don't want you to be where they are, monetarily speaking. These are some of the most spiritually corrupt and morally bankrupted creatures in all of the universe. Even though they have trillions and trillions of dollars, they are broke as far as spirit, love, affection, emotion, caring, anything, devoid. Money is a beautiful energy. Develop a relationship with money on your own personal level, but do not vilify it. Do not defame it. Stop listening to their social programming mechanisms. Filthy money, dirty money, the more money you have, the more problems you have. That's a lie. The more money you have, the more probability you have and possibilities that you can help yourself and help others. It's how that money is earned is what makes the difference in it. If you're stealing it, then of course you're assigning it a negative nature. And that's your karma. And that is what will come back to you. I don't believe in the word karma. I'm just using it to convey an understanding of what I'm trying to make you realize through this video. Because everything is energy. They just break it up into all these names. Karma, fate, destiny. It's all energy, expressing itself in a different form. They just have to classify these things. But I digress. Money is no different than any other energy in all of the universe. It's beautiful, man. Develop a beautiful relationship with money by knowing you have it. The reason why you don't have it is because you're either afraid to spend it, and that fear is blocking, or you are unconsciously blocking it because you feel that it's evil. Money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. That's garbage. That's how they program you to unconsciously block it from you receiving it. That's why you don't get it, because you're so afraid to spend it, and you think that it's evil. You're sending out that wave of, I don't want it. And the universe is like, you got it. I'm not sending it to you. You're obviously making your point very clear, says the universe to you, that you don't want this. So guess what? You won't receive it. Don't revere money. It's not your God. But respect it because it's a part of this universe. It's a part of their system. It's how they control you. It used to be salt that they bartered with, and then it was gold. And now it's this. And who knows, maybe 10,000 years from now, it'll be something else. I don't know. But the point of this video is that do not vilify money. It's just another energy. If it can help you, help yourself, and help others, then it's a good thing. See it as that. Know it to be that, as a certainty. Do not assign it a negative connotation, because then you're blocking it. I'm afraid to spend. We're running out of money. I can't do this. We can't afford it. I won't be able to go here. I can't do that. We only have a limited budget. We only have a certain amount in the bank. Block, 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 block. Fear, 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 fear. You're putting up walls and barriers. When you go out, try this exercise. Whenever you find yourself going to make a purchase, say to yourself silently, thank you, God, for allowing me to invest my money, because my money comes back to me infinite amounts of ways. I'm investing my money, so therefore it will be returned to me 1,000 times over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love money, and money loves me. and I have a beautiful relationship with money. It flows to me, through me, and to others, because it's the law of giving and receiving, even though there isn't a law. I'm just using that as an example to allow you to understand what I'm trying to convey in this video. But you have been conditioned to believe that money is filthy and dirty and disgusting and evil. And money can't buy you happiness. Money is the root of all evil. The more money you have, the more problems you're going to have. You ever wonder why the ones with the money always keep the money and the ones that don't have it never will? There you go. So you got to stop unconsciously or subconsciously sending out these waves of blockages that you're afraid to spend money. You're afraid to do anything with your money. We won't have enough. We're running out. We can't afford this. I can't buy that. And you're clinching and you're suffocating and strangling the process instead of opening and being flexible and dilated and expanded and allow it to flow through you. But if you're blocking like a dam, the water can't pass. It's going to build up, overflow, and drown and kill everybody. You have to allow the flow of energy, a free passage from the divine through you to others. And of course, you keep your cup of wealth. It's filled to the top. The overflow, you share. But money is not any different than any other energy anywhere in this world. I don't care what they tell you. They've been lying to you from day one. They make you think that money is evil and filthy and dirty and criminal and corrupt and greed. Greedy people go after money. Greedy people go after everything. Ain't just money. They go after your spouse. They go after your assets. They go after your house, your kids. They don't stop at money. Greed doesn't stop at the door of money. Avarice, cupidity. It means insatiable desire for power, money, lust, greed. It's all about ego. These are malignant narcissists, megalomaniacal, egotistical maniacs. These are sociopaths, narcissists, psychopaths you're dealing with. These are creatures, man. They're not human. Don't vilify money. Love it, but don't be obsessed over it. Just have a relationship like you do anything else that you care for. You're not obsessing over it 24/7, 365, because that's a block, that's a tether. Obsession is a tether. If you're constantly thinking about it, you're blocking. Just know you have it and know it's coming to you and know you'll be circulating it. The reason why we have this financial crisis we do in the world now is because those with the money are keeping it. They're not putting it back into circulation. Whatever's coming, they're not putting it right back into the system. They're keeping it for themselves. That's why we have this economic deprivation going on, economic hardship. That's why they refer to themselves as the upper 1% of the 1%, the elite of the elite. You know, it's all nonsense. Money can buy happiness. Because when you see something you like and you buy it, are you sad? Are you miserable? Are you depressed? No, you're happy. Snap out of the programming and the hypnosis. They've been lying to you since day one, man. Straight truth. Telling you like it is. Money is another energy. As long as you earn it properly, it's how you get that money is what determines the nature of that money. Earned properly, used righteously, you're golden. You're good. You stealing it, you conniving somebody out of it, you're conning them out of it, not good, no bueno. Then you're going to have the consequences, ramifications, repercussions of your actions for those sins and transgressions. Trust me, that's how the universe works. Don't see money as anything other than a useful tool in their system, but develop a healthy relationship with it. Don't bow down before money as if it's your God. It's not. But this is something that can afford you an easier life. Then find a way to tap into that vein and take what you feel is yours, that you're earning it righteously and using it properly and legally. But don't say money's evil, money's corrupt, money's greed, criminals have money. You know, money's filthy and disgusting and dirty. Because what you're saying is, I don't want it, I don't need it, I reject it, I pass it away. If it comes to me, I will push it aside. Don't send it here. It's not welcome here. Block, 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 block. And if it's not that, it's your fear of not having enough. or fear of spending, or fear of not enough coming in. I won't make enough this week. So it's block and fear, block and fear, block and fear, which, by the way, are one and the same. And it's an endless cycle. It's an endless pattern that gets reinforced by the experiences that you're manifesting because you're projecting these energies out. Fear, 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 block, 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 block. And experiences like you'll say to yourself, see, I told you so. And that'll reinforce it even more. And you'll even go further down that hole. And I speak from experience because I went years like this. How come I don't have any money? I'm always without money, always money problems. Well, because you're perceiving it as a problem. So therefore it will be one. The key to getting your desires is don't even think about it. Just set the intention, send it, put it in your sacred space. You know the whole deal, and forget about it. And honestly forget about it. Know that the universe is working on your behalf. Saying, we know what you want. You just got to chill out. And you have to create a vibrational environment that is conducive to receiving these things. Because if you're all nutsy in your head and like a blender at top speed, the universe is like, listen, we can't send this to you because you're going to chop it to pieces. You are blocking. You got to be relaxed and say, whenever it happens is when it is meant to be. And I know I have it already. So in that state of certainty and that calm, relaxed state, that's when things flow, man. It's like a clogged pipe. You got to bust out that blockage so the water flows, man. Same thing, same premise. So in closing, do not view money as evil, as corrupt, as criminal, because it will be, and you'll be blocking. That's why they tell you all that garbage that they feed you, and people buy into it. Only the meek shall inherit the earth. That's all garbage. It's all junk. It's all societal programming designed to do to you what it's doing to you. And that is for you to be convinced of these things and subconsciously or unconsciously send out waves of blockages. And that's what keeps it coming to you, whether you realize it or not. You have to work harder, work longer, more hours. It's not true. You don't have to work for it. You set the intention, you place it, the energy, take inspired action, don't obsess over it. It's always going to flow, man. It's always going to flow. As long as you don't corrupt that pool and you don't block that flow, you're good to go. Just stop using those words. Money is not evil. Evil is evil. Money is not corrupt. Money is not dirty and filthy. They say dirty cash, filthy cash. They want you to associate money with something disgusting and gross and putrid. And therefore, you don't want it in your life. Money can't buy happiness. The more money you have, the more problems you have. That's what they tell you, but they don't listen to that stuff. That's just propaganda, man. And that's why you don't have it. And you never will if you continue to align yourself with that narrative. And I'm telling you straight, it's true. You got to get over that hump of, I hate it, I don't want it, it's evil, keep it away, block, I don't want it, it's not welcome here. I'm gonna deny it, I'm gonna reject it, I'm gonna cast it out. The universe is trying to help you, and you're blocking these blessings by either being too ignorant, too blind, or too steadfast and staunch in these ridiculous beliefs that they put in your head. There's no secret to anything. As I've said from the beginning of this video, the richest, the most monetarily wealthy, are the most evil. And that's the truth. And, I just wanted you to bring that to your attention. God bless you. And I hope, that what I've said in this video, you could really get something from it. Amen.